La tercera ciudad de la cantata 2022 ha llegado a Filadelfia. Filadelfia, que solía ser una ciudad tan famosa, ahora está en ruinas debido a las drogas. Pero la cantata de Navidad ha brotado la esperanza en dicha ciudad. Anunciamos las noticias desde la preparación. Así como las escrituras dicen que ha dejado la puerta abierta de la iglesia de Filadelfia, las puertas se abrieron misteriosamente donde quiera que la iglesia de Filadelfia pusiera el pie. En particular, 7 equipos visitaron iglesias cada semana y fueron a invitar a más de 50 iglesias en 5 semanas aproximadamente para dar testimonio y presentaciones de la cantata. Los pastores de grandes iglesias le decían a sus miembros que lleven las entradas de la cantata para evangelizar. Hoy la cantata se llevará a cabo en el centro que provee 5.500 asientos. Se llevó a cabo una recepción para líderes cristianos y educadores desde el salón del lugar con aproximadamente 150 personas reunidas. Pudimos ver muchos pastores que vinieron a la recepción con sus familias en un ambiente amigable compartiendo historias.
I was a pastor for 40 years in Kensington. It's a very bad neighborhood. And we had a lot of crime, we still do. It's the heroin capital of the world, supposedly, opioids epidemic in our neighborhood. And a lot of our children grow up into that culture. So for years, my whole goal is to get them educated, not only for drugs, violence, guns. When you have no parents and you grow up in the streets, you know, it's a very natural thing to fall into the hands of gangs. And I loved your presentation. I looked at your pamphlet. I don't know if this is good for the interview, but I already ordered the book for Mind Education because that's where it's at. It's the mind, that's the heart. When the Bible speaks of the heart, it speaks of the mind. This heart keeps the physical body alive. This heart moves the body in directions. They're born again and saved, I take him there. How can we that are dead, I've been through the cross, I died. Risen again, I got Christ's life. How can I, with Christ's life, go back to live in sin? I can go back to sin, but I can't be alive in it. I'm dead to myself. I'd go back, but I can't enjoy it.
Ciudadanos de Filadelfia haciendo fila antes del evento. Los ciudadanos que estaban sentados en sus asientos reaccionaron todo el tiempo con entusiasmo durante la cantata, especialmente cuando los pequeños santas bailaban, aplaudían y clamaban juntos. La atmósfera caliente continuó mientras se difundía el mensaje.
Well, I enjoyed the wonderful experience. I enjoyed the play. I enjoyed the singing. Most of all, I enjoyed the preacher because he preached the truth and he preached the gospel of Jesus Christ. And he made it simple, full, and free. And that young man that was telling about his testimony, that was a blessing from the Lord. And that was a blessing that somebody needed to hear.
My heart just opened. And then tears come down when that happens. Yeah, it touches your heart, you know, just to see the joy of the performers and just so talented and lovely and happy and joyful and just beautiful.
It was one of a kind. I've never ever been to like a performance like that. Honestly, I can see that they put their heart into it, and it was really honestly amazing, like magical. I loved it. Yeah.
I really enjoyed John's story. Yeah, I liked how he, that whole story about him just like coming closer to God, you know, about like a near-death experience.
Merry Christmas! See you next year! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Los corazones de los ciudadanos que vieron la actuación, escucharon el Evangelio, se llenaron de felicidad. Cuando vemos las sonrisas en los rostros de las familias que reciben el libro como regalo, esperamos que florezcan nuevas esperanzas para el Evangelio. Una cantata navideña que colorea de alegría a Filadelfia. Mañana partiremos hacia Akron, una ciudad donde se interpretará por primera vez la cantata.